Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Girl, I'm Grown. I'm your girl Cece.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Key.
Guys, I'm so happy to catch up with my girls today. I know our past episodes, we caught up with us. These got deep. Everybody was hitting me up like, the episode was so good. A lot of people really enjoyed your episode. See, they're just like, she's so real. She's so down to earth.
Cry baby.
Like, they were loving it. They were like, people resonated with you and your situation. I got feedback. Somebody went through something similar with their man, their boo. So, like, and people ain't really saying shit about mine. Like, I feel like I wasn't getting the juice.
You were. I think they probably like, okay, she's happy. Let's move on.
Let's move along. They want to get.
You probably have to take them on a date or two with y'all to kind of let them see that, and maybe they'll talk about maybe they'll have something to say then.
Awesome.
Nasty date night.
Nasty date night. Y'all know how we do. But anyways, guys, I know we always talk about our lives and we love to bring y'all into what we have going on, and we're gonna do that tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about us on the date scene, what we will and will not accept for a date. And this is coming from what was going on in the news, y'all. So did y'all see the Oyster Date?
I did. I just saw it actually.
Yeah, I saw that hungry ass date.
I mean, it was a mess. I would have told my brother to leave.
Yeah.
He would have had to go.
Okay, but would you have accepted a date to the Cheesecake Factory? Wait, they're going into another topic.
Yes.
He said, hold on.
Okay. You would go to the Cheesecake Factory. Okay,
With y'all?
we jumping ahead. I went too fast.
Okay.
I went too fast.
Let me bring it back.
Okay.
Do you have some type of dating etiquette? Because I feel like the whole thing of the video was she was talking about all you could hear was the
Smacking. Oh my gosh. That was the most annoying part, the slurping.
But people like that, what they call it,
ASMR, yeah.
I would never eat 24 oysters on a day. And
Neither would I.
On the first date.
Neither would I.
I would never consume 24 oysters in one setting.
Y'all,
Yeah.
I had never had oysters.
I love me some oysters.
Never Rockefeller.
I love oysters.
You never had Rockefeller either. Like when they with the cheese and cookies.
I said I never.
We gotta take you on an oyster date. We could take you to wherever the place was.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But don't they gotta cook them? Was hers cooked?
No, she had raw oysters.
Raw oysters.
I've just decided that I'm not eating raw oysters inland. Like
You're
I
not
have
eating
to
what?
I'm not eating raw
Oysters.
inland. I have to be like on the beach or near a body of
Somewhere
water.
where it's fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh, yeah.
Because too many people been dropping down dying. Her ass going to town on the oysters and her ass could have fell out and been dead.
She act like she ain't ate in a while.
That's a bit extreme. But would y'all go out to eat, or have y'all just went out on a date with a guy because y'all was hungry?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. It's a waste of my time.
No, and if I was broke and didn't have no money, then I probably was on EBT.
I'll eat some ramen noodles.
Let me tell y'all, this is how I learned my lesson. Okay. So it was this dude trying to, I feel like the same situation, but
Okay.
reverse.
Okay.
So y'all know my favorite go-to place when I'm hungry. I just gotta pay for myself. I don't have to pay for my kids. I go straight to Longhorn.
Okay.
So back when this had to be when I was like maybe like, what was this, man? I used to talk to niggas from the east side. So I probably was like 25, right?
Yeah.
And this dude, I think something was wrong with him, but he was begging me to take me out. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna tell him to take me.
Niggas from the east side.
Yeah, you would know.
So y'all to the story, I had to pick him up. And then when we got to the restaurant, we ordered our food, y'all. While he was at the table eating his steak like a hamburger.
Wait, are you serious?
Wait a minute, why did you have to pick him up? Let's get on
He
that.
didn't have no license.
Oh, wow.
Riding dirty.
What's
Yeah.
he? Well, yeah.
And around that time, I think I probably was riding dirty too. I was 25.
Okay. So you
But yeah, so
Let's not
I'm
incriminate
not gonna
yourself.
do that no more.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that no more.
It ain't picking nobody up.
And people was looking at us. I was so embarrassed.
I would
my
be
God.
too.
Okay, y'all. So the dude on the Oyster Date left her with a tab. Have
Yeah.
y'all ever been left with a tab?
No, nobody's crazy.
I'm about to make y'all laugh. Have you?
I never been
Y'all
left with a
remember
tab.
the Christmas tree? Y'all remember the Christmas tree? That's the closest thing I ever had being left with a tab.
Tab. Ma'am,
That story. Should we go there?
you should go ahead and tell the people.
Maybe you should save it for Christmas.
That would be a good story for Christmas. Just know this nigga was dying, loved me, wanted to take me out, and told me he was gonna buy a Christmas tree for me and my children. And I was like, okay, get the Christmas tree for me and my children. Long story short, it ended with a tree being snatched off the car, and I was highly embarrassed. Like, I was almost brought to tears, but we don't say that for Christmas time. This gonna be a story time around Christmas, and we gonna really get into it.
Yeah, we need details.
Girl,
The people want to know.
Man.
Let the people know.
You were so mad. I was
I was so distraught when I was telling this story. It really hurt me. It hurt my feelings because y'all know I'm sensitive, and I was
Very much so,
scared.
especially when it comes to the kids and it's Christmas. She loves Christmas.
That's like
Them kids are tired of them Christmas videos, but I will not talk about that right now.
okay, but Cece, you ain't never had like a crazy date, a date that didn't go your way.
Well, okay, so this was like
I know what I'm thinking about the car situation.
your car, the car situation with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that was before she became a wife, a future wife. But my situation on a date, it was like back when Velvet Room was really, really popping, like in 2005, 2006. I was underage in the club. Okay. And so I was in the section at Velvet Room, and the guy was in general population.
This don't sound like a date.
Let me get to it.
Okay.
Pause. And so he came up to me, approached me because he saw who I was with, and I won't name no names, but y'all know.
I'm getting music.
I hate this fish so much. Anyway, so we're in the section they popping bottles and stuff like that. I ain't really drink for real. And he approached me on some, I'm a boss type thing, right? So y'all, we texting or whatever, and he wanted to take me out to lunch. So we were gonna meet there because I don't like nobody picking me up.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
But I feel like it's chivalrous.
I get that, but you gotta vet him.
Yeah.
So he gave me the address, y'all. And I'm not gonna lie, this goes to your the next restaurant that we were gonna talk about, the Cheesecake Factory. This is exactly, I didn't do the whole video thing, but I get there and it's Applebee's.
Back in the day, I ain't mind no 2 for $20.
No, it's listen, you approach me on some, I'm a boss. You can't take me to Applebee's on a boss type tip. Now, if you was a regular little 9-to-5 worker and you know what I'm saying, we dating, that's different. Your money ain't that long. And I can understand that. We're young, but you came in there
like you was a big boss.
with the flex bank.
So you feel like he tried you.
He tried me because, you saw the material. You saw who was behind me. So you shouldn't even play with me like that. And so I stayed in the car, and he was like, you want to eat? I was like, actually, I'm not hungry anymore, and I have plans to do something else, so I got to go, and I left. And that was it.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, I would say this. When it comes to like the cheesecake date, because we all saw the young lady, or I ain't gonna say young lady, but we saw the woman who did not want to get out for cheesecake. My thing with that is, I like cheesecake. That's Babe's favorite restaurant. Now, he had never tried to take me there on a date. I ended up taking him there on a date one time.
I think that's cute.
But I feel like with the cheesecake, the thing about cheesecake, they're always where inside of a mall.
Right.
So if we go to cheesecake, we eat good.
I want to go shopping.
I want to go shopping.
Same.
Like, hey, let's go shopping.
Let's go buy something.
And the one in Atlanta is Atlantic.
It is. So that's right there.
We can just take a little.
Take me to the Louis store.
Let's just go to Saks.
I do need a Louis bag.
Let's go walk around and see what we can get. I feel like the lady didn't have any coup.
I didn't like how she handled that situation. Like for me, I didn't have it, even though it was back in before camera phones was really a thing. I still wouldn't have done that, like to put him on blast and to shame him, because at the end of the day, other men are going to see that. You know what I mean? And you need to carry yourself as a lady. You could have respectfully said, I don't eat nothing here. Anything. But you tried to embarrass him, and I don't like that.
A lot of things can be resolved with just some communication. Once you heard the story and you heard the backstory, like, oh, you waited a whole hour for
Exactly.
You were for your original resume?
And he was a very gentleman. And I like how he explained it. He wasn't rude. He let her know, like,
she was disrespectful and clout chasing, if you ask me. She was looking for a viral moment.
I feel like he did. I loved how he handled the situation. If y'all have not not seen it, go look up the Cheesecake Factory date. Now, my thing is, back in the day when I was younger, before I became a wifey,
Yes.
I didn't mind a little 2 for 20. Now, maybe not on our first date,
Right.
but if we know each other, we kicking it, I don't mind that. Like,
I wouldn't mind it either. It's just the way you put yourself in that box.
But let me
It's
tell
a
you
difference.
what I did mine. Okay.
What?
So I had this guy, right? And he was head over heels. Matter of fact, he is, I shouldn't even give him any shine, but he is desperately coming on our latest videos about me. Cool dude. So let me go ahead tell you about this situation. I let him take me out one time.
Go ahead, we listening.
I let him take me out one time.
Okay.
And when we went out, he was so infatuated with me. He said he had just opened up a Target card. And I said, after the day, I want to go shopping. So he took me to Target. And he said he matched out his little $300 credit limit.
On you?
Yes. And
Hold on.
And it's on YouTube, y'all.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll get to it.
Okay.
I know who you talking about.
Yes.
He is matching me on like 3
And he
dating
tall,
apps.
right?
Yeah, he done
Yes.
wrote me and everything, and I know.
Oh
that
my
he
gosh,
is
we're gonna put you on blast because
content.
we're starting a new page to put all the.
I ain't gonna
I'm gonna put him on
I
blast.
don't want to put him on blast.
He's already on blast.
But let me tell y'all this story. So he took me out. He spent his whole last $300 or $500. I went to Target getting everything for the house. Boom, boom, boom.
As you
Lifting it
should.
up. Okay, so then after that, I'm like, okay, he cool, but I know I created this atmosphere on the first date. Like most dudes say, after they go on the first date with me, they just like, oh, you the perfect woman. Like you're my idea. Like I give good ass dates.
Yeah.
So like he was like really mesmerized about me, and I really wasn't feeling him like that, right?
Oh, wow.
So then he wanted a follow up date, and I'm like, okay, cool, we can go out again. So we went somewhere. Now this is why I was just like, nah, I can't really deal with him.
Yeah.
I don't mind a 2 for 20. I don't mind going somewhere economical, but what I do mind is you pulling out a coupon, a group coupon. Like, baby, that's not doing it for me. So from that situation, we kicked it a couple of times, but I was just like, nah, he not the one. We never had sex.
Okay.
He maybe got a little peck, a kiss, and that was it. But I think he's borderline obsessed with me.
Yeah.
For you to be a grown ass man coming on my pictures, coming about my current relationship, baby.
No.
Because you didn't get there. You couldn't get in a relationship.
I feel like this is going to be a story time.
It is gonna be a story time. Maybe I should respond to him. What you think?
Respond to him. Let's spin this nigga.
You want what you say? Go to Target and what?
Go to Target, girl. Go to Target. And his credit probably better now. You probably can really get some.
You probably be able to go to Saks now.
For real.
Yeah.
I should try. I should do.
My birthday is coming up, Sierra. You can get my birthday. Keon, you can get my birthday gift off of it.
Yeah.
I want this new perfume, $724. It's about $500.
What's the name of it?
It's $724.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it smells so good. I love it.
Okay, y'all. So yeah, that's our little thing today. We want to get into the date thing. Before we go, is one last thing I want to touch on, y'all.
Girl, what is it?
I'm scared tomorrow.
Okay, it's not that deep, but I'm gonna say y'all been seeing everything going on with Will and Jada, right?
Child.
Now, the last clip I seen from Jada, she said that she was separated for Will from the past 7 years into that slap situation.
Yes.
Now, my question for y'all, do you think that this is just all a facade for them to sell these books? Are they really like back and forth, not together, or are they putting out their business to sell these books?
Well, so it was in the blogs maybe years ago with Will and an alleged woman that he was dating. So I can believe that they were separated because he was on vacation. Okay, like a real vacation, not Panama City Beach, but maybe over in Egypt or something, kissing a little,
And he called her his companion.
Yeah, and so for them, I feel like the timing looks like cash grab, like promo. But I do believe like there's validity to the actual story. I just feel like it's becoming a little bit too much, and I feel like we're in another group chat that we didn't ask to be in.
Yeah, it's just like I liked y'all before, I respected y'all before.
Yeah.
Now I lost all respect.
Everybody looked up to them in their relationship and wanted their love, and that's why I don't do couple goals and stuff. I don't do that.
Kiana said she didn't want that love because her daddy Tupac.
But I was gonna say I believe it. I just feel like a lot of people try to keep their situation private.
Yeah.
If you really knew what was going on, you would be like, what?
Exactly.
Like, you know how people be like, I could write a book about this.
Yes.
I feel like it's one of them situations. Yeah, I can write a book. Hey, let me write a book.
Because I think it happens often with those celebrity relationships. People just don't know about it. They keep it on the wraps, and when it comes out, it really comes out, and we're like the last to know. And that's why I don't pick apart people's relationships like that, the social media relationships, because people be online like how they were sitting at the Oscars all happy, and he just told you on that night, I want to go as husband and wife, not just partners, life partners. So I mean, you would never know. They were on red carpets leading up to that.
You would never know what goes on.
And I feel the same way, because I felt like when I was going through what I was going through in my relationship, I ain't tell nobody nothing.
I was stressed
I
out.
ain't tell nobody nothing.
I was embarrassed.
From the outside looking in, people was just like, oh
yeah.
But really, it was just like
same. I didn't say much either.
I think because we kind of grew up in that Twitter era where we put so much of our business out there, and I feel like now that we're grown, we don't need to do that. And it's just like, if I'm beefing with somebody, if I'm mad, or if
it's not going to be on social media, it'll be in our group chat. We'll talk about it amongst each other.
But we're not going to take it to the world. And even when it comes to subliminals, I don't feel like we
don't do so, because if it's not addressed, then it's not respected.
To feel like I'm even
thinking of you.
I mean, because I'm not
at all.
Thank you. And it's just like, we've grown, because it was a point in time where we were some shady queens.
We were. And Lord, I miss my old Twitter. I miss my old Twitter. It was lit.
I miss the days how we were when we were younger, and I'm happy we got to experience it. Yeah. But I'm so happy for where I am in my life right now. Like, you can't pay me to get on Twitter
at all
like that.
And talk about personal business and
miserable. Yeah. That's, to me, you're miserable.
That's because we're grown.
When you're grown doing that, like you're not happy if you're on the internet talking about people, trying to be funny, trying to do stuff,
or trying to prove a point.
Trying to prove a point, like
embarrassing people. Like, you don't have to do that. Yeah, grow up. And take us out the group chat, y'all.
Take us out the group chat. We don't need to.
We don't want to be in it.
To see it at all. Now, y'all, I have a question for y'all. Okay. So I know y'all are pretty private. CC, especially Keith. Y'all know you kind of like open up from time to time. Yeah. What do you think about?
I'm open. I'm just
putting your relationship status online, like being an internet couple, or bringing people into your personal love?
I think until it is solid to a point where even a like or a comment doesn't shake the table, then keep it off the internet.
I love that.
When it's solid and the both of you have an understanding, and or both of you are mature to know, like, oh, it's just a like, or it's somebody from the past commenting, or whatever the case is, and it's nothing to it, then it's okay. But before that, no, absolutely not.
Key, what do you think?
What's the question?
So, what do you feel about bringing people into your relationship? I know in the past, like, you show your relationship status on the internet. Like, we saw you in your relationship role. Right?
Yes.
We seen pictures,
family photos and stuff like that. Yeah,
on the internet as a couple.
Right.
What do you feel about that now?
And would you still do it? Like, would you do it again?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Well, obviously we know that how you feel about it, because y'all blog together. They actually blog together. We'll link that in the description so y'all can see her man. Because y'all want something to talk about. So you want them to talk about your relationship.
I saw a vlog, but I only saw her in it. I didn't see him in the vlog.
He be driving, okay? His eyes be on the road.
They be in the Uber.
Oh my God.
So we know how you feel about it, but it took you a minute to do that.
It took me a minute. I feel like the person, like you said, SEC, the person has to be the one.
Yes.
Well, I kind of remember you being on, like, you probably don't show the person, but you would show their car, you would show.
Yeah.
That was when she was a city girl, when she was showing the big bodies, I
feel like
Rolls Royce.
No time. She just feel like
Maybach
music.
Record.
Right. I do think with this relationship with her, though, it took her a minute to actually show, like, their day-to-day type of stuff. Like, she can put little sub stuff on there, but she didn't really show the person or, the whole material of what was going on.
When I feel like I knew this was the one. Yeah. Because if I would have had an inkling, like, oh, we gonna break up and I don't know how to take all this shit down, and people gonna be looking and like, oh, they make it, and like that, and giving that dude validity. Right. Then I wouldn't have did it. But I feel like we're solid. This is my man.
I had somebody manipulate me into posting them on my page. What? Remember the New Orleans dude I dated? Like, 14, I don't know, 2014. Oh, 2014, like I first started flying. I had met him.
You in 2014?
Girl, yes, you did. You stopped knowing me in 2016.
It was 2015.
So, okay, well, I met him in 2015 in March, and he was from New Orleans. And so, like, he used to post me on his page. Like, he had got an Instagram and everything. So he used to post me, but I just commented or liked it or whatever. And he said something like, you don't never post me on your page. And I'm going to tell y'all why, I think at another time. But you'll never post me on your page. Like, what's up? You must got a nigga in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a different city. I was like, no. Anyways, I'm not that girl.
You know what they say about flight attendant?
And Scorpio.
Yeah, somebody in every state, every
Girl, we'll be tired when we get to the layovers. That's another story. But he basically he manipulated me into doing it because I'm like, I don't got time for the rah-rah. Like, he's Scorpio too, so I'm like, he not gonna let that go. So I ended up posting him, and
all your hoes.
I did.
You lost the one that mattered.
Oh,
remember? It's a story. I gotta tell the whole story, but not today. It's a long story.
Damn, what can you tell us today?
Yeah, I don't gotta come. I know people are gonna be tired of us coming back, but what we need y'all to do is when we say ask us a question, y'all need to ask us a question so we can come back and get
deep. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to hold y'all too long. We want to make these videos cute, like you in the chat with your homegirls. So that's just copy and
our chat be shady sometimes.
Shady boo.
We gonna have to explain them insiders with one day.
One day we're gonna do an inside edition and we're gonna tell the stories. I got to tell my Christmas tree story. We're gonna tell about this New Orleans dude.
I ain't got no stories.
We can talk about the LDC back in the day.
Oh
we can talk.
God.
That
used to be
the
shit. What?
Oh, I had a cassette.
And if y'all don't know, LDC stands for the Little Dick Committee, and honey, I ain't never had I only had one dick, so I can't really talk about it.
I've never had any. I'm a virgin, but anyways, y'all, we had some times. Okay, we'll share with y'all one day.
EG.
No gag.
Oh.
I wasn't never a part of it. That was all key.
Don't be blowing me.
I wasn't a part of it. I was trying to answer how you
do it.
When you feel like you about to gag, swallow.
Oh my God.
Okay, y'all.
Oh my God. It's turning into.
Yes,
we grown.
Okay, so when y'all give me advice, so I just wanted to share.
Okay, I think that was good advice.
I'm gonna practice this tomorrow, babes. Come to spend the night.
Okay.
I'm gonna report back to Key, and that shit better be fine.
Stuff that can know. You start out.
No, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, top tier. But I've never heard anybody be like, "Oh, you don't get no gag." Like, I've never heard that. So I want to see, can I do it? And they be
but
like,
I want us to invite a male on the show that'll just spill it and tell us like.
We know a few males that's gonna get down and dirty.
Well, we should, and what I think would be a great little throwback to have on our show. Y'all know who I'm gonna say.
No. No.
Patrick White.
Flyboy Pat. He's too famous for us.
Look, Pat badass. Let me take it back.
Pat too famous for us.
Yeah.
We don't need to go down that road.
Because we had so much stuff, old stuff, and I remember him talking in the background, him and JJ.
I know.
What was that other thing? What's his name? Termite?
Wait, I can't remember his name. Little short, little black.
What's his name? Termite? Okay, y'all, we gotta stop. Okay, all right. Y'all, this has been a super fun episode. I'm so happy to be here with my girls. Despite anything that's happened to go on in life, you do need your friends beside you to laugh and kiki with.
I agree.
Yeah. And we're so happy that you guys are on the journey with us. Make sure you subscribe, follow, leave a comment, and remember,
girl, I'm grown.